How's it going, everyone? It's your favorite blind guitarist back with yet another video here. So what I'm going to do today is just show you what it's like to have locking tuners on your guitar and how easy string changes become when you have them. So I have a broken string, so now's a good time to go ahead and show you guys what that's like. So locking tuners are very good because the heads are quite small here, and you don't have to have, 2 or 3 wraps around the post for the string like you would with a regular set of tuners. So locking tuners are very easy to remove. Remove the old strings. You have these big giant thumb screws on the back and make it extremely easy. So what I'm just going to do here is just turn those, release the tension on the old strings here. Then what I can do is slightly turn the tuners just a little bit to just release a little bit of tension here. Then kind of pull up on it, and I've got a pair of wire cutters here. Excuse me, wire cutters that work fairly well on these. These are actual music wire cutters. So simply just take them. And these are a good pair of wire cutters, whether you buy these or another pair or something like that. If you get ones that are specific for music wire, they'll last you a really long time. And also with guitar wire, it'll last you a while too, because they're not very, guitar wire is not very, it's not like piano wire. I'm a piano technician, and I actually, restring pianos and stuff like that. So it's not a lot of tension on the wire of, piano, music wire like it is piano wire. And, but anyway, what I'll do is I will go ahead and remove the rest of these strings, and I'll get the new strings in and ready to go. And that way you won't be wasting a bunch of time, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I have returned future me with all of the strings installed here. And just if you're curious, just the way that I tell if I have the right strings in the right place is I can sit here and just feel of the different thicknesses, different gauge thicknesses. And imagine, if you could read it, they're, they have them written on it, but it's now obviously I can't read it. So so now again, back to these really cool locking tuners here is one good advantage to having the locking tuners is you can simply, well, let me loosen that on the had to loosen the little locking screw at the bottom. So one good advantage is you can simply just pull the new wire through and simply lock it down. So new wire is through right there. Just gonna take that, lock it down, and they don't have to be super tight, by the way. So just in case you're wondering, and then you can just start, turning the knob here. Yes, the old wire is attached, I'm aware. Probably should have went ahead and just cut it off, but just for, oops, and I wasn't paying attention, and I got the tension of that string fairly high there. As far as these new wire cutters go, just take them right here, cut it, and there we go. Now these particular cutters leave a little bit more wire on the end of the string than I would like. It's just the way that they work. But anyway, that's how you install with locking tuners, and I'll show you again with the second string here, and then I'll pause it so I can put the rest of them on. So again, simply pull the wire through, and you can actually, at this point, without locking it down, take the wire cutters here, cut it, throw it on the floor over there with all my other mess, clean it up a little bit, cut it, pull the end of the wire back to the edge of the hole to where it's not sticking out there. It's not gonna cut your finger. Simply tighten those down, and again, it's not very tight. is tight, but it's not, you know, not very tight at all. And then again, just start winding your string around here. And if you're not paying attention, it will be up to tension before you know it. So anyway, that's how these work. And like I said, they don't require a whole bunch of winding around and wasting time with that. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I will put the rest of these on, and then I will be back in just a second. I'm going to show you a trick, how you can keep these, or how you can make new strings stay in tune faster, and so that way you won't be waiting a full day or 2 or 3, so that they will keep in tune. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I have returned. All the strings have been put on. As you can see, the tuners are fairly clean here with, again, there's not a lot of wraps or anything like that. So what I will do is I will put a link to these locking tuners in the description of the video, and if you purchase through any of the links, it, you know, definitely helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. I also put a link to these wire cutters here. Again, they just, you know, again, are extremely helpful for just, you know, snipping the old wires and the new wires as well. So one other thing that I want to show you real quick is just, again, you put a brand new set of strings on your guitar, and there's a way that you can just stretch them, again, just to make them stay in tune faster. And that's fairly easy to do. Again, what I'm doing here is just simply pulling up on the wire, you know, just all the way across the fretboard and the body of the guitar here. And you can kind of wave it back and forth a little bit. And again, don't be afraid to put some pressure behind it. You know, not a whole lot, but just enough to where, you know, that, you know, you can kind of feel it move a little bit, and, you know, it kind of definitely knocks it out of tune a little bit, but can tune it back to standard here, and I'll go through it again. And I usually do this 2 or 3 times, and again, this just helps things stay in tune a whole lot faster than, you know, if you were to just start playing them. I remember when I used to put strings on and hate the fact I used to have to wait a day or 2 for them to kind of settle in, but this really breaks them in. So, and some kind of tune back up. There's a way that you can tune by ear that's also very, very helpful, and I've got a video on that. I'll put that in the description as well. But you know, instead of just tuning by the 5th method like that, you know, you can actually tune by listening to the intervals here, like the 4th and 5th and stuff like that. And that's basically what I'm doing here, if you're wondering how I'm getting back up to tune so fast. Just stretch these one more time here. And I do have a floating, kind of a floating trim on this guitar, but not really gonna. So again, as you can hear, that A is really dropped. The E is dropped a little bit, but so I'm gonna take that A, tune it up pitch there, D, that's not in perfect tune, definitely not, but that kind of, you know, at least gets you back up to the standard pitch area. So anyway, I hope this, you know, was helpful to you in some way, and if you enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe. Thank you.